The Executive Director of the Children's Discovery Museum, and you are with us live from Doctors in Concert 2020. We are streaming from the second floor of the Children's Discovery Museum in Uptown Normal, and we are so appreciative that you have taken the time to join us. We'd love to thank our sponsors for being with us tonight and helping us change this event from an in-person concert to a virtual activity. And of course, our doctors. Without our physician musicians, we would not be able to do this event every single year. And this year is super important because we are helping fund the Healthy Me exhibit. We're going to tell you a little bit about that at intermission, and we're going to give you your very first sneak peek into the space because it is pretty amazing. And it's about medical stuff, so of course this event fits perfectly. So our physicians tonight are going to be playing on piano, and what better piano to play on than a baby grand that has been brought in tonight from Hareen's Pianos Plus. And we will introduce you to our MC in just a moment, David Hareen. He's been with us from the very beginning. But before that, a little housekeeping. We are raising money, and that means we also have a silent auction. So if you go to the special link you can find on our Facebook page as well as the broadcast, you'll be able to bid on items for you or for us, or you could do both. And if you would do that, any of the items you select that support the Healthy Me exhibit are 100% tax deductible. So go to our website, childrensdiscoverymuseum.net, for more information. In the meantime, it's time to start the show. So let's introduce our MC for this evening. Back with us tonight, our very favorite, David Hareen.
Thank you, Beth. It's really nice to be here tonight. And I wanted to thank Barb Dallinger for our half an hour of wonderful, entertaining music to start the evening off and also to warm up the Steinway. So I think you did a really good job. I think you only missed a couple of keys, but you hit all the right notes. And I see a lot of familiar faces out there. I see the mayor's here tonight. Oh, and there's the other mayor. And Dan Brady. Oh, look, there's Dan Brady. Dan, hey, Dan. That Dan Brady, he's like everywhere, you know. And we also, because of the technology and the magic of the internet, we're able to have people from really all over the country, including from Florida, Chicago, California, and even from Canada. So welcome all. It's good to see you here tonight. And we have a good chance now to thank our sponsors. Our sponsors are very integral in bringing this to you. So if you can, please support them. And we also want to thank our physicians who are always willing to sacrifice their time and display their beautiful talent and share it with us. So we want to especially thank our physicians. So let's get started. The first performer tonight is Dr. Joseph Liu, and he's going to be performing Mozart and Coldplay on the piano. Welcome, Dr. Liu.
Hello, this is Joseph Liu. I want to thank everybody for joining us online in this trying time. Hope everybody stays healthy and happy. I'll be playing two pieces. First piece will be Turkish March by Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, and second song will be Viva la Vida by Coldplay. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Lou. That was wonderful. And what a great way to start our program tonight. Thank you so much. And you notice the dynamics, how it gets soft and loud. It's so beautiful. And it was all memory. So it's all in his fingers and all in his mind. So thank you so much, Dr. Lou. Okay. Well, we just keep on moving along. And the next is one of our favorite performers that has been with us since the start. I don't think she has missed one of our concerts. Have you, Susan? Yes, she's been here. I even missed one because I was sick with the flu. But she's been here for everyone. So we appreciate your support and all that you do for us. So she is going to introduce her performance tonight. And I keep looking over there because that's where she is.
I'm here.
So sorry. Anyway, I should be looking at you people. Sit down in front. Okay. The people behind you can't see. All right. So she had the unique opportunity to pre-record tonight's performance with her granddaughter, who also has been attending, I think, all of our concerts. Even when she was a little girl. So this is going to be, this is pre-recorded. Amara is now, she had to return to college in Canada, but she's going to be playing cello with her grandmother, Dr. Shepard. So we would like to welcome Dr. Shepard.
Hello. Hi, Amara. I know you're watching at Guelph University, so I know you're going to do great tonight, honey. My son Matthew in Greece, Amara's father, and hopefully he's able to watch with his wife Chloe and the two little kids, and my brother John in Nova Scotia, and then Amara's stepfather who's here locally. So everybody welcome, as well as colleagues and friends and my patients who are watching. So I hope you enjoy our performance.
Hi, I'm Lynn Fulton, President of OSF Healthcare St. Joseph Medical Center.
And I'm Mike Wells, President of OSF Children's Hospital of Illinois. We're proud to support the new Healthy Me exhibit at the Children's Discovery Museum. And we encourage you to give tonight to help support this important project. The museum is a unique partner to our ministry that uses playful learning to help connect families with vital wellness and prevention messages. Healthy Me is taking shape even as the museum remains closed, and we look forward to seeing this interactive exhibit in action next year.
Until then, OSF Healthcare wants you to observe the 3 W's. Wear your mask, wash your hands, and watch your distance. These are the simplest and best ways to stop the spread of COVID-19. Visit us at osfhealthcare.org to find more helpful information about the pandemic. The sooner we all work together, the sooner we can come back and visit the Children's Discovery Museum and all the other places that we've been missing.
Thank you, thank you, Dr. Shepard and Amara. That was lovely, and thanks for sharing your talent with us all these years as well. And we want to thank OSF Healthcare for leading the charge to help build a new mainstay exhibit at the museum. We'll see a few more messages from our partners who made this exhibit possible throughout the night. And don't forget, we have a sneak peek of Healthy Me that you won't want to miss. That'll be coming up a little bit later. And now it is my distinct pleasure to welcome to our stage Dr. Thomas Kelly, and it's nice to have somebody playing something other than the piano for a change. So, a brilliant classical guitarist, and he's going to be performing Spanish Dance number 5. Please welcome Dr. Thomas Kelly.
Wrote one series of pieces called Spanish Dances, number 12. This is number 5.
Thank you, Dr. Kelly. I could listen to that all day, all night, all year. That was beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. That is gorgeous. Next, I'd like to bring up one of our other favorites. They're all our favorites, actually. But Dr. Daryl Looney, and he's going to be sharing a jazz number on violin. And he's going to take us to Ipanema, and we're going to meet the girl from Ipanema. And as soon as he's ready, I think he's ready. Thank you, Dr. Looney. That was some great improvisation there. And while we shake the sand off of our toes, this might be a good time. We've got a, a fun performer coming up next, and you might want to pour yourself another glass of wine, settle down with some more snacks. We have the distinct pleasure of welcoming back to our stage Dr. Jerry Antonini. We were lucky to reel him in a couple of years back. He can't be here every year because of his doctor duties. You know, that doctor thing gets in the way sometimes. But we're glad to have him here tonight with us. And he is going to be sharing some really nice pieces for us from the movies. So please welcome Dr. Antonini.
and Children's Discovery Museum Foundation board member. I also had the honor of joining a panel of content experts during the early planning stages of the Healthy Me exhibit. It's been a privilege to be part of this project through these different roles, and I can assure you that this will be a fun and engaging experience for all ages. I too want to thank you for joining us tonight, and a special thank you to our physicians for lending their talents and support. Together, we have made something really special possible. I'm excited to share with you the sneak peek of the brand new Healthy Me exhibit. Thank you to all of you for making this imaginative, engaging, and educational play space a reality. Enjoy walking through Healthy Me.
Welcome to our next big exhibit at the Children's Discovery Museum. This is Healthy Me, an immersive and interactive experience for the whole family. In this space, we learn that children can make healthy choices every day that allow them to lead flourishing, vibrant, and content lives, being the healthiest me I can be. More than a year ago, we sat down with local content experts to establish our learning goals and to design this unique space. Our current nursery is very popular with our youngest visitors, so we expanded the footprint and added built-in seating for our adult caregivers to play along without having to sit at a faraway bench. We added storage for more play options throughout the exhibit. And we looked to the future of medicine, adding a telehealth experience and fun ways to explore social-emotional health. Of course, we knew the dentist office needed to return with an upgrade, and we observed we needed more opportunities for different ages to play together in this particular area. Kids love to play dentist with their adults, using both fine and gross motor skills as well as their imaginative play. The same is true next door in the doctor's office. Hop up on the table, test your vision, take a journey through your digestive system, and end up on a wall of whoopee cushions designed to embrace the funny noises our bodies make. We wanted to introduce kids to the research side of wellness with technology and experts who seek cures and study treatments and prevention. In the lab, they can use microscopes and test tubes while above their heads, a mobile of germs delivers them to a fun hand-washing station. This started as a digital game, but as COVID-19 made its way into central Illinois, we decided to add plumbing for an actual sink where visitors can wash their hands while they play. The centerpiece of the exhibit is our colorful ambulance that is fully accessible and completely adorable. Inside, kids can drive, radio ahead to the hospital, or set a broken bone. It is the gateway into our emergency room where visitors can try out crutches, check out x-rays and MRIs, and examine Mr. Bones to learn about their body systems. You can also play a safety equipment magnet game that changes with the seasons. We are excited to share this sneak peek with you tonight. We hope you're proud of the many ways each of you have contributed toward this worthy project. Healthy Me will reach children across our community thanks to your donations. And did we mention? It's gonna be a lot of fun. So put on your best scrubs or lab coat and join us as we help kids discover their own Healthy Me. Well, I hope you are as excited about playing in Healthy Me as we are. And we are so close to being near our goal. We're about $4,000 away from goal tonight. So we're hoping that you at home and those doctors and friends in the community will help us raise that final $4,000 to build Healthy Me and open as soon as the museum is able to open again. You can do that by clicking on the link on your screen, or you can type in the website from your screen as well if you're watching on a smart TV tonight. And you can bid. All you have to do is click on See All Items, and you can bid on packages for you that include an opportunity to be the very first family to play in Healthy Me. Sounds like a lot of fun. And that will be a group of 10, and you could do that as soon as we're able. So we're really excited about that. And it's the only time, it's once in a lifetime opportunity to do that. So please consider bidding now and bid a lot. We will keep that silent auction open until 9 o'clock on Saturday. Now, to move on with the show, we are going to hear from one of our favorites in just a few moments. But first, we want to hear from one of our sponsors. Vision Point Eye Center happens to be one of our performing doctors tonight. Dr. Daniel Brownstone and his colleague, Dr. Jason Dunn, have a message for you.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Jason Dunn.
And I'm Dr. Daniel Brownstone.
Vision Point Eye Center is excited to support the Children's Discovery Museum as one of the sponsors for the new Healthy Me exhibit. We encourage you to make a generous donation tonight to support this important cause, not only for the CDM, but for our community.
The museum has always been a great community partner when it comes to helping children and families learn about personal health and disease prevention. We look forward to seeing Healthy Me in action when it's safe to explore through play together again.
Until then, please keep following the recommended protocols to stay safe and healthy. Wear your mask, wash your hands, and watch your distance.
And know that we are taking every precaution to safely provide eye health and vision care at Vision Point during this unusual time.
We appreciate your investment in the new Healthy Me exhibit, as well as your support for the Children's Discovery Museum.
We hope that you thoroughly enjoy our time together tonight. I'm up. Okay. All right. Well, thanks, guys. I'm here. I'm going to play just a first movement of the Bach Italian Concerto, and then afterwards we'll go from the sublime to ridiculous and do a little musical comedy. So here it goes. Just a mic change here. Yeah, that should be fine. Thank you. All right, so as I said, on from the sublime to the ridiculous. As many of you who have come to the Children's Museum concerts before, you know that I've been doing sort of an anthology of Tom Lehrer songs the past few years. We did Masochism Tango, The Vatican Rag, Poisoning Pigeons in the Park. Those of you who don't know Tom Lehrer, he was a math professor, believe it or not, in the 60s, and his side gig was to do musical comedy, and he was just a genius at it. Very wry sense of humor, lots of fun stuff from him, and I chose one of his early songs today. He wrote a new anthem for the Boy Scouts of America. This was back in the 60s, of course. And the idea behind it was that he wanted to write an anthem that actually had real life suggestions for how people should live their life as Boy Scouts. Obviously, this is rather tongue-in-cheek, and indeed, it doesn't necessarily represent any of my beliefs, so just so you know that going into this. If you have small children in the room, you might want to plug their ears. All right, well, without any further ado, this is Be Prepared. Be prepared. That's the Boy Scout marching song. Be prepared. As through life you march along, be prepared to hold your liquor pretty well. Don't write naughty words on walls if you can't spell. Be prepared to hide that pack of cigarettes. Don't make book if you cannot cover bets. Keep those reefers hidden where you're sure that they will not be found, and be careful not to smoke them when the scoutmaster's around, for he only will insist that they be shared. Be prepared. Be prepared. That's the Boy Scout solemn creed. Be prepared. And be clean in word and deed. Don't solicit for your sister, that's not nice, lest you get a good percentage of her price. Be prepared, and be careful not to do your good deeds when there's no one watching you. Keep, if you're looking for adventure of a new and different kind, and you come across a Girl Scout who is similarly inclined, don't be nervous, don't be flustered, don't be scared. Be prepared.
Yay! We can always depend on Dr. Brownstone to give us a little comic relief and liven things up a little. But we got some liven things coming up here in just a little bit too. So thank you, Dr. Brownstone, for enlightening us and letting us know how to be prepared. And then I also wanted to thank Dr. Antonini. I didn't get a chance to thank him for his beautiful movie songs, and we sure appreciate it. And we look forward to the next time you can join us, which will hopefully be next year. All right, so it took many community partners and our wonderful hospitals to make Healthy Me come to life. Dr. Jim Nevin of Carl Broman Medical Center shares why this partnership is important to them.
I'm Dr. Jim Nevin, Chief Medical Officer of the Carl Broman Medical Center, and we're excited to help support the Healthy Me exhibit at the Children's Discovery Museum. Healthy Me will teach children important health lessons based on science. Local healthcare leaders in the museum were finalizing plans for the Healthy Me exhibit when the COVID-19 pandemic reached the U.S. The museum has always been a great community partner in teaching lessons about personal health and disease prevention to children and their families. We look forward to Healthy Me being functional and children being able to play together again. Until that time, wash your hands, watch your space, and wear your mask. More information can be found on call.org. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm on again. We're always looking for fresh faces, fresh doctors' faces to join us. So if you have a favorite physician and you know that they play an instrument, invite them to get a hold of us. Dr. Cortese, the last time I tuned his piano, I knew he played, and I've been after him for years to join us. So finally, with the persistence of Deb Greco, she has more pull than I do, evidently. Anyway, she got him to perform this year. So this is his first year with us, and I hope many, many more to come. So Dr. Cortese, Dr. Carl Cortese of the Foot and Ankle Clinic is going to be performing a medley of songs inspiring hope and fantasy on the piano. So please welcome Dr. Cortese.
Over the years, I've put together a medley of tunes. I didn't realize the significance of these tunes till I prepared for this concert. Each tune expresses inner feelings, thoughts after a storm, a great loss, a disappointment, or when we realize that life didn't go as we planned. Especially this year, we are faced with the pandemic, social unrest, and the wildfires out west. To cope with our fears, shattered dreams, we need to soothe our hurts and heal our wounds by escaping to somewhere, someplace, and take a fantasy journey. We have to believe that life will get better. We try never to walk alone, and we must have hope. Some people turn to God, others turn to friends, some people may even turn to anger, and some go to music. I'm playing a medley this evening that starts with a tune that I composed myself. It is entitled, I Hear the Bells. Bells are very important in our life. Bells do the calling. They alert us to many things. Church bells call us to church. Funerals, Christmas bells, school bells, handbells, sleigh bells all play a part in our life. So sit back, relax, close your eyes, and think about for whom the bells toll.
Thank you, Dr. Cortez. That was wonderful and such feeling and emotion. Thanks for sharing that with us. And we look forward to you joining us again next year. I want to remind everybody that you can be donating right now. I don't know exactly how that works, but I think it'll be on your screen. So we are only $3,000 short. We actually started the day off with $5,000 short. So now we're only $3,000 short. So please keep bidding and donating, and we do appreciate your generous support. And Dr. Cortez, we also appreciate your generous supporting of the Healthy Me exhibit as well. So thank you, Dr. Cortez. Now, we're ready for another treat. It looks like our performers are all set up and ready to go. This is our last performance of the evening, Dr. David Skillrood. And in fact, I was talking to his wife a little while ago during a break, and she says, "Well, how do you like the format?" And I said, "Oh, it's nice. I miss the people, and I miss the wine bar." But it's you wouldn't believe there are wires running everywhere. We have 3 full-time cameramen. Amy's crew has been working for weeks to get this put together, and I think they deserve a round of applause. They've done a beautiful job of doing the impossible. And so far, no glitches except for the MC. So, all right. So we're going to have Dr. David Skillrood and Wendy Malson joining us. She's our guest vocalist, and they're going to do 2 beautiful numbers for us tonight to send us off on our way.
David, thank you for announcing us. And Wendy is kind enough to join us again. She's sung with me before. She's actually sung with me for quite a number of years. We've been friends back to childhood through church. And we're just doing 2 pieces tonight. They're both show tunes. I think you know them already. I know you do. But this first one, Moon River, it's a really different accompaniment, and I just love it. It's kind of a jazz piano accompaniment. The piece was written by Henry Mancini years ago for Breakfast at Tiffany's, but this arrangement is by Andrea Bocelli, and he's that young, I think everybody's young compared to me these days. He's that young, blind opera singer. I think he's quite a writer also, because it's a neat accompaniment in kind of a jazz piano style. So this is Moon River by Henry Mancini, arranged, like I said, and Wendy, I appreciate you joining me.
We're after you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. To drifters off to see the world, and there's such a lot of world to see. We're after that same rainbow's end, waiting round the bend. My huckleberry friend, Moon River,
Our final piece is another one that you know. It's by Lerner and Lowe. It's I Could Have Danced All Night from My Fair Lady.
Bed, I couldn't go to bed. My head's too light to try to set it down. Sleep, sleep, I couldn't sleep tonight, but for all the jewels in the crown, I could have danced all night. I could have danced all night and still have begged for more. I could have spread my wings and done a thousand things I'd never done before. And how I know it wasn't so exciting. All at once, my heart took flight. I only know when he began to dance with me, I could have danced, danced, danced all night.
I could have danced all night,
Well, didn't I tell you it was going to be a good one? And they never disappoint. So thank you, Dr. Skillroot, and thank you, Wendy Mawson. Thank you so much. Oh, man, what a way to cap off the evening. You always know how to do it, don't you? I was asked to give some comments about why Horin's Pianos Plus, and I support this. Am I in the right spot? Okay, good. It's funny. It was about 17 years ago. I was at a meeting in New York with Steinway, and I was talking to one of the other dealers, and we were kind of brainstorming, and we decided, we know so many doctors who play the piano, and it would be nice to showcase them and at the same time find something that we could benefit monetarily. And so I got to thinking on the plane back. I thought, you know what? That is such a great idea. I know that I couldn't do it by myself, so I contacted John Woolwin from Jack Lewis Jeweler, who's a mover and shaker in the community, and he thought that was a pretty good idea. And so I ran it by Deb Greco, who's a dear friend of mine, and she pitched in, and she is the one that did all the work, really. We hauled a piano over to St. Joseph Atrium, and rented a bunch of chairs and tables and put on a performance. That was our very first one, and I think it was about 16 years ago. We've kind of lost track how many years, but we really needed something that we wanted to contribute to, and at that time, Children's Discovery Museum was really getting going, and kind of still in its infancy stages. So we thought, well, this would be a great way to help fund a music and math exhibit, which is what we did, because music and math and doctors all go together. So it was fun putting it together, and it has grown to the point where we have so many people now that are helping us. And for us to be able to put on a production like this, kind of at the last minute, but to keep the ball rolling, keep the momentum going, and keep the funding going. So I have not heard if we have, last I knew we were about $3,000 short for the new exhibit. So Amy, do you have an update on that? Are we still about 3,000? Still about 3,000 shy. So if you can dig into your pockets, we sure would appreciate it. All right, let's see, where am I? Okay, I think Beth is up.
Yeah, that's right. We hope you've enjoyed tonight's concert, and I really hope that you've enjoyed David Horin. He is a real treat. So if our folks in the house can give him a round of applause, he is wonderful, and we really appreciate the baby grand piano that he brings and spends about 2 hours of his personal time tuning and making it perfect. So when our doctors perform, they can sound the absolute best. And that's one of the treats, I think, for this concert, is that the physicians get to play on a world-class instrument in front of an audience. And we're so glad to have our audience at home tonight. Thank you for tuning in and being a part of this live stream. And, you might wonder how we can be doing this event from the Children's Discovery Museum because, well, we're closed. And that is part of what we have been experiencing since March, when the pandemic really reached the boundaries here of McLean County. And we aren't really sure when we'll be able to reopen, but I can tell you this: our mission to inspire the love of learning through the power of play is very much alive, thanks to events like this, and thanks to many other community sponsors and grants and things that we have been able to do to put our mission in front of families in McLean County. I would like to give my thanks to the staff of the Children's Discovery Museum, the people who have put this event on tonight with us, as well as our education team, our volunteer team, our exhibits team, who have been working well beyond their normal parameters to do things like build our STEAM activity kits. By the end of Day of Play, which is on Saturday, September 26th, we will have given out 1,000 free STEAM activity kits to families across our region. And so we are still working very hard, and we really appreciate that you are too, and we're all going to keep learning together. So thank you for joining us tonight. I know David has a few more things to say, but from the Children's Discovery Museum, our staff, our families, we miss you so much, and we will see you very soon with a brand new exhibit called Healthy Me.
Thank you, Beth. And a sincere and heartfelt thank you to our physicians that performed tonight. You're amazing, and I know that the audience out there really enjoys hearing you, and are quite surprised at how talented you are as well. Besides being able to do your surgery thing during the day and that sort of stuff. So, thank you, and thank you to our audience, to our donors, to our sponsors. Now, we're planning to be on schedule next April. Okay, so mark your calendars for April the 17th. Hopefully this COVID thing will be over with, and we'll all be back to normal, and we'll be able to see each other's face again. So until next year, thank you and have a great night.